Guys, it is day 10 and we are going to make this adorable layout today from Christy's Beautiful Life. It is a sketch by Lyssa Flanagan and I absolutely loved it. It took me 3 days to do this layout, mainly because I really liked it and I wanted to do it justice. And I had an idea, but I just kind of had to move paper around quite a bit to make it work. So I am using, this is called Storybrook. It is a retired set from Close to My Heart, and I will tell you how I made it. And now that I know what I want to do, it goes pretty fast. So let's go ahead and start off the paper. So I will probably eventually put this on black. I wanted to show you what a difference it makes that if I cut it a little bit smaller. And I have some black paper here, and I love backing paper, but I'm kind of waiting till I need black paper, and then I'll gut it and I'll use its innards, and then I won't feel like I'm being wasteful. See how that makes it pop when I just add that black around it. So I'm probably going to do that, but I will make it so that I can trim around without having a problem. The reason I might not do that is it does seem a little crowded from top to bottom. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to do that or not. Okay, so I brought my ruler out and I'm just going to go ahead and clear that off, and I'll tell you what I've done. So this set right here, this is from, I was at a crop at a church with friends today, and I was using my old Cricut, and it had the set mini monograms, and I did look on Cricut, and if you have Cricut access, you can use this alphabet, and it's called mini monograms. I will leave that in the description below if you want to go ahead and use that set. It is a lot of fun. So I cut it twice. I cut it out of black, and it made this leftover space right here. And then I used my pattern paper. So this was, I cut the black at 3 inches, and then I cut the pattern paper at 3 1/4. And so you have the choice of doing squares or circles. And why I love sketches is, the 30 Days of Sketches, is it gives you so many ideas, and each sketch I kind of look at it and think, what is the big takeaway for this particular sketch? And this sketch, I believe the takeaway, or the part that made it unique, was the letters, the big letters. And I looked everywhere for big letters. I'm sure I have them, and I will find them when I'm cleaning, but I struggled with this a little bit because it's so fun. I wanted to do it. And then I saw Mel Walkden's, I watched her YouTube, and she did a really cute one on books. And so that was my jumping off point, and so I went ahead and went after that. For those of you who participate in the weekly challenge, remember weekly challenges are going. I don't think anybody posted this week, so I just want to encourage you. Remember, you can use any of the 30 sketches of Christy's Beautiful Life. You just have to post on Joy Ani Scrapping in Your Own Idaho Facebook group to be entered into the contest. If you are not local, I'd be happy to send your prize to you, but you will need to pay the shipping because shipping is kind of expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. Our next drawing, since we didn't have anyone put in this week, our next drawing will be on Sunday. So I'm not going to line these up. The idea of this sketch, I think, is to kind of have the letters kind of random. So I kind of played around with them a little bit, and I like this. I also like this sticker, which I am going to play with a little bit. I tried to take a little bit of the sticky off. I thought that looked really good, and I think I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to pop up the letters so that it's resting a little bit. So it was funny. So I am a retired librarian. I'm working on my retirement album as we speak. And I thought I was going to use this layout for my retirement album because heaven knows I read enough stories, right? And so I came up with the idea of, first I saw Mel's, Mel's version, and it said books, and I loved all the ideas, and I really borrowed a lot of stuff. I told her, I said, I'm going to scrap lift you, and she said, that's fine. And really that's what Christy's Beautiful Life is all about. You take an idea and you just run with it. And why I love sketches is because before I started doing a lot of other people's sketches, all my stuff kind of looked alike. I would do a layout and it's like, all I've changed is the paper and the embellishments, which that's fine, but it's kind of fun to do different things. And so with Christy's Beautiful Life, there's all these ideas. I believe there's like 234 channels of YouTubers that are participating in this. So you're going to find something that is your style, or maybe it's not your style and it's something that you want to try. So, okay, so I put my story down here. And these pattern papers, this one was a bulk. I just kind of grabbed, if you have, I'll show you the strip, since I planned on using these instead of using books like Mel used. I think these kind of look like books. They're just little strips. And so I was just finding little pieces of paper out of my stash that worked for that. So I do have a 6x6 paper, but before I show you that, I wanted to show you another thing that I did. This is from a digital file. He's my cute little dragon, and it is from the, so Close to My Heart used to have digital files that went with their paper packs, and that was so heavenly because I am a heavy, I use Cricut on every layout, so I love that. So this little book though came from the Cozy Up sticker sheets. So towards the end, Close to My Heart offered all these sticker sheets, and since I'm a librarian, I bought a ton of them because I thought I can use books. So I decided that my little dragon, he needed to hold a book, of course, because it's story time. So as I was saying, I was going to use this for my retirement album, and then I remembered that my grandson has been going to story time, and it's so cute. So he is 14 months old, and he has a cousin that's in town, and she's little too, and so she goes to story time too. So I thought, I'm going to sneak in there. Last time I was late and didn't get their picture. They were already leaving, but I'm going to take their picture and have this be story time. And I'm offsetting these because the print paper is just black on white. Another idea, if you have this Storybrook paper, there's like castles and stuff like that. How fun would it be if you have a kid that's like under 10, or even if they're over 10, if they like to color, have them color this with colored pencils, and then you have their coloring forever in a scrapbook album, because those are the fun things. It's like, oh, I used to color like that. And you wouldn't necessarily keep, I mean, we do keep their color drawings on the refrigerator, but wouldn't it be great to do it in their albums? So I'm kind of, I don't suppose my 14-year-old granddaughter would submit to coloring, so I could have a sample for coloring, but that's an idea for you. So if you have this paper, have your grandkids color it in matching colors, and then you have their coloring, and you have them visiting the library. So I try to think of scrapbook ideas that everybody has pictures for. Okay, so this in itself kind of looks weird, but that's okay. So I wanted to show you, I'm going to add story, and then I have, with my Xyron, I have this teeny tiny, see these letters? This is my favorite alphabet die cut, and I probably have a lot of stamped die cuts. This is better than having to stamp on your, these letters are the perfect size. You don't have to stamp and worry about messing up your layout. I'm going to put this at about 3.5. and I'm going to put it right, I'm going to start with my eye because the eye is in the middle. And the nice thing about the Xyron is you can change your mind and fuss a little bit and it's not going to make a mess. So like I was saying, these letters are from Stampin' Up. They're called mini alpha dies, and I am obsessed with them because they are the perfect size. You cut them all with one fell swoop through your machine. You don't have to worry about losing them. I cannot tell you how many dies I have that are missing the E's. And so this is the perfect size, and let me show you what it looks like. So the die, it cuts out like this. And I'm going to use this for a mat because when I put my picture over the top of it, that's where my picture is going to go. So I can put it right in here. And I have literally wasted no paper at all. I mean, I cannot tell you the amount of black cardstock I go through in a little bit of time. I'll show you, this is what the die looks like. So this is how big it is. It fits perfectly in, so you can, it's kind of like gutting it. So that's how that is. I'm going to put this here. You might hear people coming into my house, and if they do, I'm going to just pop off really quick and I will show you a still shot, because once they start coming in, the dog's going to go insane. So I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to pop my, because I'm not ready to put my pictures down, my little dragon is going to be popped up a little bit. And I'm trying to, I'm working on embellishments. It's not my favorite. It is my favorite thing. I love the way it looks. I'm just not very good at it. So I'm going to put him down here. He is going to be right here. And I'm just going to kind of attach him a little bit. I'm going to just attach him where he's sitting, which is a good thing I didn't get that and put my black paper there because there's not a lot of room. And his head is kind of, I don't know, I'm going to move him over a little bit and this picture over a little bit because I don't want to cover up people in my picture. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. Makes it a little offset, but I think I'm going to be okay with that. Okay. The next thing, there's this fun sticker sheet. I love this. This was not an incredibly popular set, but oh my goodness, it is so fun. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up so I can slide my pictures underneath. And there is a whole bunch of things. I'll show you all the things that you can add to your layout. And as soon as they come in, remember, I'm going to say goodbye. I'll say they're here and goodbye. So I'm going to slide the picture underneath here. Remember, I always put still shots on my Scrapbooking with Joy. And let's see if there's something else that's interesting that I might want to add to this. We could add some stars in here maybe. What do you think? Any comments? No comments on what we should do here. We could a rainbow, which is God's promise. We could add that right over here. We can add that right there. I think I like that. I'm going to go ahead and add that. Add that to right here. And that brings in the colors that I've added into. I really like that. So I'm gonna overlap that. That I hear that's the secret. The secret of scrapbooking. And see how this is right here. So that's kind of a diamond. This is the part that could literally take me forever. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it and call this done. So this is day 10. I hope if you have this set that you will drag it out, and I hope you'll look and see what ways could you use this fun Cricut cut. It's really easy to use. It's great to use your scraps, and I love that as well. So I'm going to link the purchasing information. The only thing that is Stampin' Up! On this one that is actually available to purchase, except for I do have a lot of stuff in my little personal store, but if you would like to purchase that, it is the mini alphabets, and I'll leave my information there. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Person, that is your, I would love for you to maybe look me up. So, I will do day 11. I hope you'll check out the other ladies who are doing Christy's Beautiful Life. There's so much good stuff. You'll just really, really enjoy it. And for those of you that are my peeps, please remember that you can do any of the sketches and go ahead and submit those. And we'll be talking to you later. Thanks. Bye.